Alright, yo, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Sorry I haven't been posting for a bit. What has it been? Like 4 days, 3 days? I actually haven't seen. Yeah, 4 days. I'm very sorry about that. Thank you for all the support on this video and these other videos. Especially this video has been going crazy. And thanks for all the support. I've almost Oh my bad. Uh, on my uni hub, I've almost gained double the members when I got the uni hub. So I thank you very much. I appreciate all of you that join the server and watch my videos. Just it's crazy how I got back to posting 8 days ago. Like so 8 days ago, and it's already done this well, and I'm super happy about that. Sorry I have not been posting, but in this video, I am going to be teaching you how to add custom holdables to your Gtag copy, because custom holdables are probably are the hardest custom cosmetic to add to your Gtag copy, just because holdables are a lot more confusing than just regular hats and badges and face cosmetics. So yeah, that I'm gonna be teaching you a step-by-step tutorial on how to do this. Uh, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And if there's any problems or any tutorials that you guys need, let me know in the comments or in the Discord server. So yeah, cause I wasn't really posting because I had like nothing really to do. I was trying to find some tutorials to do and working on the Unity Hub and everything else. But anyways, a after that, let's go back into the video. So what we're gonna do is, so you obviously gonna import your cosmetic. If you go to the Unity Hub actually, and you go to packages here, there is a few. There is right here forest guide. If you guys want, here is a forest guide stick for you. You just download that and then import it into your right here. Import it into your project. Sorry, I'm stuttering. Right click here, import package, custom package, downloads, and then you're gonna import your cosmetic. But I already have my cosmetics imported, as you can see. So I'm not gonna import anything. So first step is obviously import your cosmetic, of course. But now what you're gonna do is you have your cosmetic here. You're just gonna drag it out like here. It's not gonna be as big as mine. Pause. Uh, it's not gonna. Your stick's probably not gonna be as big as mine. But once you've done that, take this. Okay, so it'll probably look like this. You should have these 5 things, and it's gonna be like this. This one's gonna be in there. This is gonna be undropped. You're gonna drop this down. Well, first off, you're gonna go right click here, prefab, unpack completely, and then it's gonna look normal with not like this. Okay, now once you've done that, it should look like this if you imported the one I have. Now you're gonna take this one out, just drag it out, then delete that one. Name this one Forest Guide Stick, or Forest Guide Anchor, or Forest Guide Stick Anchor. Doesn't matter which one, just be the anchor. And then you're gonna go here, click on your mod stick. You're gonna, or your forest guide. You're just gonna name it Forest Guide with the period at the end, and then put these two onto the forest guide. Delete this interaction point right here, because we're gonna do that in a second here. Okay, now what you're gonna do is size it down or whatever you have to do, and then put it however you want it to be on the gorilla, like so. Okay, now once you have the position that you want for your stick, Just gonna right click here, 3D object, capsule, like so. Capsule is gonna be really large. So you're just gonna go to the scale tool and scale it down like that. And then you're gonna want to rotate it so it's lined up with the stick, or mostly lined up with the stick. The more lined up, the better. And then what you're gonna do, put it as far as you can into the handle, and then you're just gonna make it longer, like so, and push this in. And then what you're gonna do is turn off the mesh render and the capsule collider, and then click here, add component, search up INT or interaction point, add that for local player, interactor, equipment interactor, my collider is gonna be the capsule, like so. Now you cannot put this on here yet, just because you can't yet. But so now what you want to do is you want to go to your forest guide. Actually, no. What you want to do is click on your gorilla. This will probably be all like drop down and stuff. You're gonna wanna like drop down logo BRB and then drop down holdables. And then you're gonna wanna find your mod stick anchor right here. Click on the mod stick, copy this, just right click, transfer object, copy that. Now you can close all this, click on your forest guide, click here on your mesh render, paste component as new, like so, boom, that's gonna end up like that. Now what you're gonna do is anchor, you're gonna change that to forest guide anchor or whatever anchor you're using, and then you're gonna wanna, your grip interactor is your capsule, like so. And then my index will change that in a second. So now that you have everything like that, we want this uh we're take the force guide out of there and change the force guide anchor to 000. Okay. Hold up. Okay, I guess so. Okay. So what you're gonna do is, oh, I just fixed it. Okay, well what you want to do is you want your anchor to be this in like the same position as your forest guide stick, like so. I don't know exactly what I did, but I just added the forest guide. Okay. That was really confusing. I'm sorry if that was confusing for y'all. But what you just want to do is you want to make your forest guide anchor the exact same position as your forest guide. I guess. I guess that's okay. My bad, guys. I'm I'm like losing my mind here. You can position the embers on your forest guide stick if you want. I'm not going to, just because that's kind of annoying to do. Okay, now once you've done that, you're gonna click on your gorilla, undrop holdables, click on local gorilla player. You're gonna scroll down until you see cosmetics here. You're gonna drag your forest guide onto the cosmetics. But wait, we're not done yet. Once it's on there, we're gonna scroll down again until you reach body dock positions. You're gonna drag your forest guide onto all objects, and then this will always be a number above what it actually is, because there is a cosmetic that does not exist, but you do not want to remove it. So see how it says 78, but this is 77? Do not correct this. Just leave it like that. Now, whatever element this is, or the number before this number, you're just gonna go here, my index, and change that to, you want to change my index to the number of your cosmetic in the all objects. So mine is 77. So I'm gonna change my index to 77, like so. We are done with the first part of it, putting it on this gorilla. Now what you're gonna do is turn off forest guide. Then you're gonna drag your anchor into holdables. Make sure your anchor has these two connected to it, like so, and then you're gonna undrop that, and then that's what you do. Now you can close that. Now you want to search up gorilla. I meant cosmetics. Cosmetics controller. You're gonna scroll all the way down. Don't mind that. I'm gonna click there. Click here. Put in the ID. Like so. Paste that. Paste that. Make it buyable. If you want to make it buyable, change the cost here. If you want it, if it's buyable and it's in the store, turn on can try on, and if it's a holdable, do both hands holdable. Obviously it's a holdable, so we're gonna do holdable, and then item picture. If it's a stick like a forest guy stick or another, it's like a moderator stick. Just change it to a stick, or whatever you want. So, or you can even make your own PNG by actually, yeah, you know what? I'll do that for you guys. I'm going to also teach you how to make your own PNG for if you want to add, if you're buying something in there and you want to make, and you want it to have its custom, like picture on the buy select screen. So here's what to do. Go to the add button, 3D objects, cube, bring it up over here, like so. Make it bright white. So I'm just gonna do neon white, like so. Actually, I'm gonna do black because my stick is white. So I'm gonna do black. You can do whatever color you want, or whatever color you think looks good. And then you're gonna you're gonna click on your guy, holdables, drop that down. Actually, you don't need to do that. What you need to do is go to your assets, take your stick, bring it out, like so. Uh, Unpack it completely, drop it down right here. And then what you want to do is angle it at whatever angle you want your picture to be at. Gonna make it like this. And then what you do is just go above it, like so. Get a good picture. You're gonna want to take a screenshot of it, like so. There you go, take a screenshot. Then you're gonna go here, import new asset, pictures, screenshots, import it into your project. Boom, it's gonna be in here. You're gonna go to texture type and change that to sprite, like so. And then what you can do is go to cosmetics controller right here. Oh, click save. And then go down to your cosmetic like so. And then you can add the screenshot onto the item picture. And then once you do that, then once we make it buyable, if it is going to be a buyable, once you click here and you select your item, then your picture will be right here, and it'll show up right there. So yeah, that's how you make your own uh picture for it. Yeah, my bad if anyone's just not making it buyable, but if you want to make it buyable, then that's how you do it. Or that's not how you make it buyable, that's how whatever. That's how you just add a picture to the buyable screen. Okay, now back onto the tutorial. Now, once you did the cosmetics controller, then we're gonna go to here. We're gonna search up a Gorilla Game Manager like so. We're gonna click on it. And then right here there'll be a bunch, it'll be like mine, and there'll be no cosmetic IDs. But if there's cosmetic IDs in here, like there's a bunch of IDs, I can't really show you, but there'll be a bunch of IDs in here. You just want to scroll until you see ones that are like 1 space ID, comma, space. You're gonna just wanna do okay. Okay. So here's what you do. I wonder if I what's in here. Okay, so it'll be like this. It'll be like ID. Okay, it'll be one ID dot comma one ID dot comma. Like it'll be like this. You want to go to one of those? You just want to go one. Put your ID comma that space. Just add it right into there, and make sure it's not like this. You want a space between each one. And if there's something in front of it, it'll be like one ID like that, and then it'll be like this. This is your ID right here. You want to make it like that. So that's just it. That's but if it doesn't have those IDs, it's fine. Your cosmetic will still work. Don't worry. Okay, so now we've done that. Now we're gonna go click on your gorilla. You're gonna right click your anchor. You're gonna copy that. Then we're gonna search up Gorilla Player with a space in the middle. Gorilla Player Networked or whatever. Gorilla Player Actual, whichever one you have. And then we're just gonna right click Holdables, paste this child. Then it's gonna be right in here, like so. Now what you're gonna do is my rig, change that to none. My online rig, change that to Gorilla Player Networked. Target dog, change that to that. Just to make sure, change this capsule, guide, force guide anchor, like so. And then turn this off, and then click this up here. Sure, go down, cosmetics, put your force guide into there. Go down, docs, view again, put that into there. So it should be the exact same as in your scene. That'll be 77. Okay, and then we're not done yet. Go to capsule, turn for local player off, and then make that none, like so. So it's just like that. And then you can click this little arrow, and then click save. Boom. Now we're done with adding the cosmetic to your player. Now what we're going to do is go to your wardrobe right here, and then undrop everything, holdable, go to permanent, and so you're just gonna paste this child, take your forest guide stick out, put it in there, delete the anchor and the capsule, turn on your forest guide, and then you see the mod stick. You're gonna want to copy this component, and then here, paste the values of it. It might be weird. So do you want just but if um but here's what to do if here's what you do. You just turn all of these off like so. So then you can look at it like so, like you see. Sometimes it might make it really small like this. This one make it bigger. But the position should be right. So you just wanna drag that in. But with mine, I already have another forest static that I like to piston have, so I'm just gonna copy the component of it and paste the component values like so. And now once that's in there, you can turn all of this back on because you want it to be on, or else your cosmetics will not show up. Then once you're done putting it in there, you can just copy this. But we're not done with this head model yet. We want to go to head model left, go down, take your forest guide, put it into cosmetics, and then undrop that, go in here, drop down cosmetics, paste this child on permanent or holdable, doesn't matter which one. Then you're gonna want to put your forest guide, the your forest guide or whatever cosmetic you're using into cosmetics. Now undrop that. Drop down. Next one, holdable. I'm just always putting into permanent. And then obviously put into cosmetics as well. And then you just do the same thing with this one. Like so. Now we're done with this wardrobe. Now you want to go over to city wardrobe. And then you don't need to do anything with it. You just gotta put it into the holdable because it'll automatically resize itself to fit into this wardrobe, and then do exact same thing once you're done putting it into permanent or holdable. And then you click on your head model, drag the forest guide or whatever cosmetic into cosmetics, and then boom, you're done. Now do that with the rest of them. Boom, like so. And then you also gotta make sure. This is one thing that I messed up before in the last time I did this was on your cosmetic on here on the capsule. Make sure to have the capsule collider turned off. If it's checkmarked like that, turn it off, or it will make your capsule will collide with other things, which makes it so you can barely move with it. Hold up, give me a second. All right. Okay, boom. Now you can add the wardrobe to all. You can add that to mountain wardrobe and that wardrobe if you want, but I usually don't because like no one really plays in mountains or clouds. Anyways, let me just fix this real quick. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the part where if you want to make it buyable, what you can do is you could just go watch my video on how to add cosmetics from older updates to your Gtag hobby. That will teach you how to make your cosmetic buyable. Pretty much what you do is you go to your playfab. Hold on, I'll just do it for you guys. I'll just show you guys. I'll just use a random playfab I have. Sure, this one. Okay, just go Catalogs Legacy, go into the DLC, click New Item, put your ID the same as your name in here. Like, go over here, click on him, make sure it's this one, add a dot to the end of it as well. Make sure it's that exact same name, put it into item ID and display name. And if you want to make it buyable, you select the currency and make it whatever amount you want. But since mine aren't actually sure, for the fun of it, I'll make it buyable right now. Okay, and now you just click save item, and then boom, it's in your playfab. Now what we're gonna do is go to cosmetics controller, go down cost or can try on both hands. Okay, now make the cost that you made it in here. Just gonna go in here and copy this amount like so. Like so, and then it should be like this. Like I said, you can add the item picture like I shown you. But yeah, that's how you make it buyable. And then what you do is go in here and then watch my video on how to do this. Um, Alright, hold up. Then you just want to add your head model. Change that to cube. The mesh to cube. Then boom. And then what you want to do is, if you watch my video over here, you want to make a new material to match like the color of these head models. Whoops. Match like the color of these head models as close as you can. You can't. I don't. You won't be able to get them like spot on, but you can get them pretty close. Okay, now what you want to do is just change this to your cosmetic. And then what you want to do is, once you have your cosmetic all right size and whatever you're doing, you just want to position it like so. Make it look nice and fancy and whatever, like so. And then what you want to do is click on white fedora, drop all this down, change it to forest guide dot or whatever your ID of your cosmetic you put into. You can go back to your play tab, grab your ID, just paste it here, 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 and here. Item category, holdable. In for the item picture, if you did it, you can add that to here or whatever. And then go back to your play tab, or if you remember the mount, put the mount, can try on, both hands holdable, and boom, you're done with it. Now what you can do is go into play mode. Oh wait. Oh, I did in a playfab that's not connected to this one. So it will not be it won't have a price for me, but I'm telling you right now, if you copied everything that I did, it will work for you. So yeah, I hope you guys. Alright, hold up. Like as you see, I already did it with another cosmetic. But now if you go, don't mind that. But now if you go over here, go to your cosmetic, you should be able to buy it. And then if you copy my video over here, all of these should be buyable. Don't mind those, I guess. But yeah, it should be working if you did everything I did. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and from now on, I will be trying to post every single day. So yeah. So yeah. Make sure to join the Discord. It'll be a link in the description. Here's also a link if you just want to do the video. Yeah, join my server. Thank you so much for almost 300 members. This is crazy. When I got the server, we are at 100 and like 70, and we've gained 100, more than 100 new members. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support on my videos and the server. All the packages I use and the scripts I use will be in my Discord. So yeah, and then also make sure to join this server because we need to get them to 100 members, and I'm also a tutorial maker for them. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video and everything. It was a bit of a long video, but at least this is this will teach you how properly make custom holdables and make them buyable, and add a custom picture to your cosmetic that you buy. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.